Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 749. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I am sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn an air quotes non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Writing about writer's block is better than not writing at all. Charles Bukowski. So there's today's question too. Are you feeling creatively blocked? Are you feeling that writer's block that I just mentioned? I could, of course, deliver a recitation about all the possible reasons for this along with a motivational pep talk. But instead, for today's episode, I've decided to go all actionable to really help you get unblocked. So here are 3 questions and 3 actions to help you battle that writer's block. Question number 1. What kind of block is it? And for this, let's refer to our 3 pillars. Writing fundamentals. Is it a writing fundamentals block? Is it a writer's block about where to go next in your book and how to get there writing-wise? Or maybe it's a productivity block. For example, not scheduling writing caves on your schedule. We know we like to do that. Or being unrealistic about where on your schedule your caves will actually get done. Something I've mentioned before. If you're not a morning person, don't put a writing cave at 5 a.m. and then beat yourself up for not doing it. Be realistic when scheduling your writing caves. Or is it a mindset block? For example, fears and anxieties about what it will mean to put your words and ideas out for public consumption. How can you address these fears and anxieties? Journaling, connecting with your author peers, or seeking other forms of mindset help? So that's the first question. What kind of block is it? And it could be one or more of these: writing fundamentals, productivity, or mindset. Identify what type of block it is. That might help you get through it. Question number 2. Have you experienced writing blocks like this one in past writing projects? Sometimes when we're blocked, it's easy to think it's the first time this has ever happened. This is a totally unique experience. But then when we zoom out and we think about it, maybe we find some other times when we were blocked like this. So look at other times when you've experienced any kind of creative block. How did you resolve this the last time it happened? And finally, question number 3. If you are blocked about your work in progress, what do you really want to write instead? Where is your mind taking you? Why stop yourself, especially if any writing, even if it's not your work in progress, might actually create some momentum and fire up those creative sparks, and it might actually end up unblocking you about your work in progress. So don't block yourself. If you feel like writing something else, take a break and write it. And 3 actions to get you unblocked. Number 1, close the loop of possible actions, especially if your writer's block is related to choosing from too many possible next steps in your project. Very easy to do this, to paralyze ourselves in too many options. Having too many options can easily overwhelm and paralyze the creative brain. See how many next best actions on your manuscript you can immediately rule out. And if that doesn't work, throw a metaphorical dart at the wall and pick an action, any choice. Whatever is needed to get that momentum going again. Action number 2, look at how you're feeling. Remember that your body is attached to your big, beautiful, complicated, creative brain. It's not a separate entity. So if you're feeling blocked in your writing, check in on the state of your body. Sleep, hydration, nutrition, movement, your mind-body connection. Writing is a higher level executive function of the brain. Give your body what it needs to support that function. And finally, number 3, if the actual writing of your book seems temporarily impossible, go back to basics, which is your book blueprint and your development process, whatever you call it. No matter how far you are into your book writing, if the writing itself is just not happening, take a brief vacation back to the blueprinting zone, back to your book development phase. Do bullet points, brainstorm, journal, character journal, whatever you need to do. Chapter map, mind map, draw pictures, whatever you need to do to spark those creative juices and remind yourself why you're excited about writing your book in the first place. Don't consider it procrastination, consider it refueling. So what are your go-to strategies when you're feeling creatively blocked? I would love to hear about them. Please post in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. I always post the link in the show notes. What are your writing unblocking strategies? Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please subscribe and or follow wherever you happen to be listening to this, and leave a review. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Until tomorrow, happy writing.